Huh? Very tough to see with that light. It's destroying everything.
I know it's really bright. Just turn it down.
You can turn it off and see what it is.
Guess you should.
Yeah, we just need to make sure that. Yeah, this is real crappy.
What does that do?
Well, can you stand there and just see? I guess it'll work. Not perfect, but it is what it is.
Well, nothing's perfect. What's up, YouTube? Oh, you have to do that. Good morning, good morning. Hi, Rachel.
Something special. All right, what do I do?
Thank you. All right. We got like 5 minutes, so we'll just let everybody kind of roll in. Hey, hey, hey. Good morning, good morning. What's up? Awesome, awesome. We'll get started in just a couple minutes. Hi, Tammy. Good morning. Morning, Mama. All right, awesome. Oh, hi, buddy. Good morning. Meadow says good morning, too. Meadow says good morning, too. Yeah. Do you say good morning, buddy? Yeah. If your puppy's not with you, bring him on over. Slide that bed over and let's do it. Come here, bud. Come here. Come. Yeah. Just a real downward dog. Huh. Just a real one. Oh. It's so weird not being able to talk to you guys. Soon, I hope. Yes. Come here. Oh. Just a little puppy love before we get our practice on, huh? We'll get started right at 7 this morning. That way we have plenty of time. We got some fun in store for us. So you have your water and whatever you feel like you need. If you have like a block or something, that's always nice to kind of have around. But if not, your water bottle will serve just fine. So will like a towel or a pillow or something. It's a little something to make the ground closer. Go lay down. Go lay down, good. Good boy. And Meadow will rest there while we practice this morning. Huh. Hi, Belle. Just a couple more minutes. All right. So as the last few people start to kind of trickle in, welcome and good morning. Hope everyone have a wonderful night's rest and an hour of Vinyasa-based practice. There'll be, some good stretches and building a little bit of heat in the body that you really prefer. Please feel free to pop that on for your practice this morning. Just trying to make sure our videos don't get muted. So I have what's on in the background is kind of just a free radio on YouTube, but if there's something else that you prefer or you want something a little more specific, please feel free to pop that on. And we will go ahead and get started in just 1 second. Let me just. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and begin this morning in child's pose. So take a moment to bring your big toes close. Let your breath be long, full, and deep. And maybe even here at the beginning of your practice, take a moment to remind yourself what you need out of this next hour. Maybe decide what you want out of your day. Days are a little bit weird at this point. They kind of run together a little bit, and we're just trying to figure out this kind of new normal we're living in. And, maybe for today, you just want to find a little sliver of peace. Maybe this is that moment. And maybe there's something else that you want and or working on or for. And so use this moment here to kind of facilitate this reminder of what you want, of your why, of what you want to focus on in a day. Something for you. Take one more big breath in. Press back to your child's pose. Again, inhale, tabletop. Exhale. Last one, inhale to tabletop and stay. Bring your knees back underneath your hips. Shoulders directly over your wrists, spread your fingertips wide. On your inhale, find cow, drop your belly, tip your tailbone up, look up. On your exhale, tuck your chin, round your shoulders, look for cat. Inhale, belly down, tailbone up, look up. Exhale, tuck your chin, round your shoulders. Start to move with your breath here. On your inhale, you find cow. On your exhale, find cat. Keep going, inhale. Exhale. If you want to add on any little extra sways, maybe circles for your hips, look over your right or left shoulder, sway your hips from right to left. Just kind of move through any stuff that gets a little sticky or a little stuck when we sleep. It's a good spot to really check in and also notice how your body feels, like what is happening in your body today. Because what's happening physically, mentally, emotionally, it's all gonna, start to show up as you move. So use this moment. All right, inhale, make yourself back to tabletop. And with your palms just underneath your shoulders, spread your fingertips wide and start to rock your body's weight from front to back. So as you do, see if you can kind of transfer some of that weight into your finger pads. And this way you start taking some weight out of the heel of your palm and into your fingers. Just a couple more from front to back. And then we'll switch it and go out to the right and to the left. And then you'll just sway from right to left. And sometimes a few circles feel good here too. Little left to right, right to left. Any last little bits of movement too, you should totally take that. Excuse me. And then release them. I'm gonna reverse it. So with your right palm up, fingers face your knees. Take a little rock or a little sway. A little more pressure, a little less. You can also take little rotations. And then shake that out and just do the same thing on the left. So you're just giving the wrists an opportunity to kind of warm up, get through some of their sticky spots. And this way, when you move throughout your practice, you can let it go. You really have the distribution well and the wrists warm so that when you put the pressure on your wrists, everything feels a little nicer and lasts a little longer. Okay, so with your hands back underneath your shoulders, hips over your knees, let's party on. Right leg stretches back and up. And then left arm reaches forward. So as you inhale, get really, really long, stretch from front to back. On your exhale, squeeze in elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. So just taking a little bit of time to warm up your body, work a little bit of that spinal balance. Inhale, you find as much length as you can. Exhale, you squeeze in elbow to knee. Let's do 3 more here. 3. Hold your belly in. 2. Last one, inhale, stay long. Stretch your fingers in your toes. Take another inhale. And on your exhale, bend at your knee. Reach back with your left hand and kick into your hand. So a little bit of balance, lots of breath. You can find something on the floor in front of you to kind of focus on. Kick for 3, 2, and then release. We'll switch sides. So here we go. Stack back up. This time, left leg stretches, right arm reaches. Big breath, get long. On your exhale, squeeze in elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Keep moving with your breath. So use your inhale to get as long as you possibly can. And then your exhale, you find compression and pull the low belly in. Keep going for 3, 2. Last one, lengthen, reach, hold. Stretch front to back. Bend at your left foot this time. Reach back with your right hand and kick in. Find the best kick that you got. If you wiggle, if you shake, know that that's normal. Wiggle, shake. We're good. The only way you got to turn on your body is through those wiggles, doing the stuff that's a little uncomfortable. Kick, and then let it go. Plant your palms, press back, child's pose, little release. Maybe even flip your palms up. You can wiggle through your fingers a little bit here. And inhale, press yourself forward, tabletop. On your exhale, tuck your toes, press yourself back and up, down dog. Take a moment here to pedal out your heels a couple of times, little lifts. Right and left. Maybe a few more nods of your head. And then open up your feet about hip width distance. Pick up your heels and shift them off towards the left. So that as you pick up your heels, you'll just place your feet back flat to the floor. And then sometimes you want to kind of press out into a plank, push the floor away. So you're in kind of a side bended, downward facing dog. You can relax your head and your neck. We won't be here for super long. So let your hips sink off towards the left. Find that nice achy stretch down the right. Inhale yourself back through center. And then exhale, heels spin off towards the right. This time the hips fall off towards the right. And you find that nice achy. Inhale, come back through center. Stay for an exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg up. And exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. If it doesn't make it, no problem. You grab on from behind, place it forward, and then lower your left knee. Make sure the right knee always is behind your toes. And inhale, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. So sink your hips nice and low. Take another big breath in. On your exhale, release your right hand and side bend towards the right. So find a little bit of space down the left side of your body here. Reach through your left fingertips just from lateral flexion. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, take a little backward bend. Puff your chest, goal post your elbows. Inhale, stretch high. And exhale, release your left. Tense your right palm to frame your foot. Tuck your left toes and step back into your downward facing dog. Big breath in. And a strong breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg high, split dog. Exhale, step in between your hands. Again, wiggle your toes up there if you need to. Create your lunge as long as you need. Knee behind the toes. Inhale, rise for Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Let your hips sink forward. Nice big breath. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale to your side bend. So this time you release your left hand. Doesn't have to touch the floor. You're just looking for some space down the right side of your body in this case. And then reach through your right fingertips. Notice if it's different than the other side. Let it be different. It's okay. Inhale yourself back through center, reach up. Exhale, goal post your elbows, take a little back, left hand to frame your foot, tuck your toes, step back into your down dog. Big breath in, big breath out. What's always most important throughout your practice is that you're listening to your body, right? Especially in a setting like this, where it's hard to offer adjustments. You have to know where your edges are. You got to do the work. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step in between your hands. Just one more time through that. Lower your left knee. Inhale, rise, undone. Exhale, release. Exhale, set up for your twist. Left hand under your shoulder. Sweep your right arm up. Open. Big breath in. On your exhale, plant your right palm. Tuck your toes. Step back into your down dog. One last one. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, step through. Take your time. Lower your right knee. Inhale, undone. Exhale, side bend. Release your left hand. Let your hips kind of sink off a little bit. Find that long, achy stretch down the right. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, a little backward bend. Inhale, reach high. And exhale, twist. Right hand and lengthen, look forward. Exhale, fold, soft bend in your knees, ragdoll. You can grab for opposite elbows here and just let yourself kind of dangle and sway. You can release your hands all the way. Take what you need. More intensity in this would be to rock a little bit of your body's weight forward, work to straighten your legs. A little less, soften up the bend in your knees. And more, even out your distribution of weight. Take a little more or a little less here. Settle into that little bit of an achy stretch that can happen down the back side of your body. Good, and if you chose for a grip, take a moment to release it. Use your next inhale to peel up slow. Come up vertebra by vertebra, all the way to standing. Stand up tall, roll your shoulders. Nice big breath. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward from your waist. Inhale, look forward, find length. Exhale, plant your palms and step through to a plank. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and push the floor away from you actively. Firm up your belly so you kind of dome through the upper back a little bit, opening up through shoulder blades and scapula and engaging through your shoulder girdle. Firm up your belly. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, lower your knees and your chest all the way to the floor. Inhale, peel up to find cobra. Exhale, stay. Hold it. Squeeze your elbows in. Lift your chin off your chest. Look forward, but maybe even up. Push down through your belly button and firm up the bottom half of your body. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Take another inhale. On your exhale, see if you can lift your legs off the mat and lift your hands. One more inhale and reach your fingertips forward. Stretch through your fingers. Stretch through your toes so you can get your legs to lift even higher. Hold 5. Big steady breaths. 4, just warming up the back side of the body. 3, wake it up. 2, big breath. On your exhale, plant your palms. Press back through tabletop. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Deep reach, rise all the way up, stand tall. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward from your waist. We'll do that with a little bit of modification. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, plant your palms, step through to your plank. Push the floor away from you actively. Firm up your belly, firm up your breath. Focus. Inhale, a big breath. Exhale, option to lower your knees or not. We'll make it all the way to the floor, elbows in close. Hands underneath your shoulders, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, peel up, find cobra. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, squeeze your thighs together, lift your legs off the floor. This time, lift your hands, reach your fingers, stretch through your toes. Find as much space as you can. Lift your chest up, lift your legs up, look up, hold 5. Big steady breaths, 4, 3, 2, and release. Up dog or your cobra, one more. And then exhale, press it back down dog. Big breath in, big breath out. Bend your knees, look to the top of your mat, travel to the top. Look forward, find length. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep, reach, rise, stand tall. Exhale, hands eat on the floor, knees are lifted. On your exhale, pull back to down dog. Big breath in, big breath out. Let's do that one more time. Bend your knees, look to the top, travel. Place your arms, big breath. Here we go, one more, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, chaturanga, plant and flow. Elbows in close, look forward, halfway down. Up dog or your cobra, take your choice. On your exhale, pull back to your down dog. Big breath in, big breath out. Okay, I think the body's warm, so let's do this. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step in between your hands. Inhale, rise to find high crescent, reach up. And then exhale, sweep your right hand back, revolve crescent. I'm gonna do that again. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, sweep back. Inhale, sweep forward, high crescent. Exhale, open arm twist. One more, inhale, high crescent. And then exhale, sweep, open, revolve crescent. Reach your arms in opposite directions, find a nice big stretch. Take an inhale and lengthen. On your exhale, exalted warrior. So right hand drops back towards your left hamstring. Left hand reaches all the way to the ceiling. You can look up or down, whichever feels more comfortable, right? Transitioning can be a little tricky, so you may wiggle, you may shake. Be okay with that. Inhale, come back through center. Sweep up to high crescent. And exhale, rinse it out. Vinyasa, plant your palms. Up dog, warrior cobra. And exhale, pull back to your down dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Let's do that same thing on your left. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, step in between your hands. Inhale, rise to your high crescent. Take your moment. Exhale, sweep open. Open arm twist, revolve crescent. Inhale, sweep through center, reach up. Exhale, sweep back and open. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Opening up through your shoulders, opening up hips and hip flexors. Stay in your lunge fully. 2 more. Sweep open. Last one. Little hold. We're set up for that exalted warrior. So reach to your fingertips. Big breath in. On your exhale, release your left hand to your right hamstring this time. Look up or look down. Stretch your right fingertips towards the ceiling. Big breaths. Inhale, back through revolve crescent. Exhale, sweep to high and plant and flow, vinyasa. Up dog or your cobra. Know that you can always skip a vinyasa. You can just step right. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step in between your hands. Inhale, rise to your high crescent. Exhale, sweep open. Revolve. Last one, inhale. Exhale, open. Hold it. Stretch through your fingertips. On your exhale, release your right hand to your left. Sweep open to high crescent. Inhale, a big breath at high. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. So back heel spins down. Open your arms from front to back. Nice big breath on your left toes. Take another inhale. On your exhale, tuck your chin around your shoulders. See if you can tap your forehead to your knee. And it back. Big breath in. Big breath out. Left side, inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step in between your hands. Inhale as you rise, high crescent. Stay for that exhale. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, open up. Revolved. Inhale, high. Exhale, sweep open, revolve. Stretch through your fingertips. Inhale, high. Exhale, open. One more, inhale. Exhale, sweep open. Lengthen. Get as long as you can. Reach through your fingertips. Take another inhale. On your exhale, left hand back. Inhale, come back through center, revolve, crescent. Exhale, sweep open to high. Take an inhale, reach, reestablish your balance, and exhale, open up, warrior 2. All right, back heel spins down. Open your arms, stretch through your fingertips, relax your shoulders. Take another big breath in. On your exhale, windmill to the floor. Find your runner's lunge, so stretch on top of your head forward. Rock your body's weight forward. Take an inhale, lengthen. On your exhale, tuck your chin, round your shoulders. Touch your forehead to your knee. So give me that nice little stretch to your low back, opening up the back side of your body, but a little compression to the front, right? So really important to find equal and opposite. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, plant your palms in vinyasa. Big breath in. Big breath out. We're going to keep adding on. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step in between your hands. Inhale, rise to your high crescent. Stay low. Right, we all have wiggles. No one's perfect. Inhale, back through revolved. Stay for an exhale. Inhale, sweep up high. Here we go. Exhale, open to warrior 2. Reach and stretch through your fingertips nice and strong. Inhale, sink your hips nice and low. Exhale, windmill to the floor, runner's lunge. So get long again. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, tuck your chin around your shoulders. Crunch and, compress the front side of your body. Small little sips of air are good. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, step your back foot in about halfway for a pyramid. Look forward, find length. Exhale, fold over your right leg. Take a couple of breaths here. A little bit of play. So listen up. Inhale, rock forward into your right leg. You can keep your hands on the floor, and you can always bend the front knee if you need to. See if you can lift your left leg to the ceiling, standing splits. We got one more little addition here. So bend your left knee, tuck it behind your right, and take a one-legged squat. Inhale, stretch up, standing splits. Exhale, bend at the left, tuck it behind the right, little bend in the right knee. It could be just a little, it might be a little bit more, depends on your body. Lift, squeeze in. We do 2 more, here we go. 2, lift, breathe in, find length. Exhale, fold once again. You can walk your hands towards the back of your mat, stretch the top of your head down. You can always use your hands on your ankle or your shin also. Again, you can use a water bottle to offer yourself a little bit of height if you ever need it. You guys use it, man. You gotta use it. So we're really working to get the back heel rather down, so you get that nice long stretch to the back sides of your legs. All right, inhale, look forward. Exhale, plant your palms in Vinyasa to rinse it out. Up dog or your cobra. Exhale as you send it back. Nice big breath in, and then a strong breath out. All right, let's do that same thing on your left. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step through, setting up for your high crescent. Inhale, rise, high crescent. Exhale, sweep, open, revolve, crescent. 3 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale, high crescent. Exhale, open, revolve, crescent. Reach through your fingertips, nice big stretch on your exhale. Exalted warrior, left hand reaches down, right arm reaches up. Stay low in your lunge, find that little bit of space, look up, look down. Inhale back through revolved, and then exhale, sweep up to high. Take another big breath in. On your exhale, open up warrior 2. Back heel spins down, open your arms. Stretch and reach through your fingertips, but relax your shoulders. Firm up your belly, and imagine you're pushing down through all 10 toes. That'll help to activate the inner thighs. Sometimes we feel like we're slipping in these postures. Boom, right there, that's your ticket. Big breath in, lengthen. Exhale, windmill to the floor, runner's lunge. Get a little bit of length, look forward. Exhale, tuck and round, chin to chest, forehead to knee. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward, pyramid. Backside foot is about a 45. You got a heel to heel, heels in, basically one line on either side of a line. Look forward, find length. Exhale, fold. You can walk your hands forward. Again, you can place your hands on your shin. Use your water bottle. Do what you need. If you have a block, right, use it. Little moment to get your head below your heart before we pick up your heart rate again. Let's set up for those one-legged squats. So hands frame your foot, rock forward into your left leg, lift your right leg high. On your exhale, bend at your knee, tuck it behind your left, and bend your left knee a little or a lot. Inhale, lengthen, standing splits. Exhale, bend, tuck, squat. Inhale, bend, tuck, squat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend, tuck, squat. Good, 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, bend, tuck, squat. Last one, inhale, lengthen. Exhale to your squat. And then hold in your standing splits. Just 3, 2, gently release your right foot. Look forward to find length pyramid. Exhale, fold once again. Hands go forward, hands go back. Whatever hand variation, take this moment to get your head below your heart. Focus on your breath. Inhale, look forward, reset. Exhale, plant and flow. Vinyasa. Up dog or your cobra. Send it back through your down dog. Big steady breath in, big full breath out. Let's do that another time through. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step through. Inhale, rise to high crescent. Exhale, sweep, open, revolved. Just 1 more. Inhale to high. Exhale, sweep, open. Inhale, find length. Exhale, exalted. Look up or down, stay low. Inhale back through revolved, take your time. Exhale, sweep to high, big breath. Open up, warrior 2. Back heel spins down, open your arms front to back. Big, long arms. You got long nerve endings here, so let's wake your body up from the inside out. Heal it from the inside out, find length. Big breath, exhale, windmill to the floor, runner's lunge. Get a little bit of space, get long. Inhale, exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward, pyramid. Look forward, find length, just an option. Exhale, interlace your grip behind your back. If you want to play with your balance and your shoulder flexibility, see if you can lift your hands off your hips. Relax your head and your neck down. Release a little bit of tension, right? Your hands might lift only a little. They might lift a whole bunch. Take it to your edge. Take it to your depth. All right, release your grip. Look forward. Let's set up for those one-legged squats again. Rock into your right leg. Pick up your left. Hands frame your foot. They can go wide too. The wider, the easier it is to balance. All right, big breath in. Your standing splits. Exhale, bend at your left knee. Tuck it behind your right. Squat, one more. Inhale. Exhale, squat. And then inhale, find length. Standing splits. Exhale, release your left foot back to your pyramid. One more inhale, reset. And then exhale, rock forward. Softly set your left knee down, stacked lunge. So knee over heel and hip over knee. So you create a nice little shelf. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. On your exhale, backward bend. A little or a lot. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, tuck your chin around your shoulders, forehead to knee. Again, inhale, roll up. Exhale to your backward bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, tuck and round. Let's go one more, warming things up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale through center. And exhale, release your hands to the inside. Heel toe your right foot out towards the right. So you got some space. We're going to set up for a lizard lunge. So left leg stretches back. You just want to make sure you keep the front knee behind your toes the whole time. So you can stay up nice and high right here. This might feel like enough. If you want even more, you might come down to a forearm. You might come down to the inside forearm. Couple of things. If your knee is a little tender, keep your foot flat. If your knee feels totally happy, totally healthy, only you know where that is, then the inner arch can really start to peel open just a little bit and let the knee fall out to the side. Take a couple of deep breaths here, creating a little bit of space. You did some work to open up your body a little bit, and so we're just going to utilize that bit of space. Won't be here for super long. And that was it. So plant your palms back underneath your shoulders. Tuck your left toes under. Step your right foot back. You can step into a down dog or rinse it through a vinyasa. Big breath in. Big breath out. Let's do that on the left. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step through. High crescent. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep open. Just one more like that. Inhale, the high crescent. Exhale, sweep open, revolve, crescent. Inhale, find light. Exhale, exalted warrior. Inhale, back through revolved. Exhale, sweep up to high. Breathe in. Exhale, open to warrior two. Sink your heels down. Reach your fingertips in opposite directions. Long, steady breath. Exhale, windmill to the floor to your runner's lunge. Lengthen. Big breath. Exhale, tuck it around. Empty out your lungs a little bit here. You're compressing the front side of the body, really establishing strength from the inside out, engaging all three bandhas. So as you tuck your chin, pull in nice and tight, little tuck of the tailbone under, open up the back side of your body, breathe in, look forward. Exhale, step forward here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Stay for one breath in. And one breath out. And then inhale, look forward. Hands frame your foot, rock forward into your left leg, pick up your right. Take an inhale. On your exhale, bend to your right knee, tuck it behind your left, find your squat. Inhale, standing splits, get your right leg long. Exhale, bend, tuck, squat. Again, inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale, squeeze in. Last one to your standing splits. Breathe in. And then exhale, gently release your right foot. Look forward, find length. Exhale, fold. Option to take an interlace grip one more time behind your back. That interlace grip as you lift your hands off your hips might be the ticket for you. But if you want to play with reverse namaskar, reverse prayer, you'll take your thumbs towards your belly button. And then palms come together behind your back. Thumbs on the outside of your body, pinky fingers touch somewhere around the back spine area. Lengthen, pull your shoulders away from your ears. Close the gap in between your palms. Pull your elbows wide, find length. If that's not happening for you today, you're like, no way, girl, this girl's nuts, which is partially true, but that's okay. You can reach for opposite elbows. Or just take this grip again, right? All of it's gonna work you in that general direction. Okay, inhale, look forward, release into whatever grips you took. Rock forward into your left leg, gently set your right knee down. Inhale, sweep up, stack lunge, right? Stack it up, hip over knee, knee over heel, breathe in. On your exhale, take your stretch. Exhale, backward bend. Inhale. Exhale, tuck and round. Take it to your depth. This side might be a little bit different than the other one, so no judgments. Not even really any expectations here, just notice your body. And find the space you need. So that might mean you come down to a forearm. Always start with the outside if you do. And then left arm comes down as well. Same kind of thing here. If this knee is a little sensitive, just keep the foot flat. It's normal to have one side that is more or less open, more or less sensitive. Nothing is totally symmetrical. We're using our practice to help us find that though. Couple more big breaths here. All right, plant your palms, tuck your toes, rinse it out, Vinyasa. Big breath in, strong breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, take your knee to your nose. Inhale, right leg up. Again, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high, listen up. Exhale, right knee to right elbow or tricep, hold it. Take your right knee down to your right wrist, and then all the way back up. 2 more, down, up, waking up the abdominals, lower, lift, now lower down to the wrist, hold it, shift your shin on a diagonal towards the left, and set your shin down softly. Coming into your pigeon, you can make your readjustments here. So kind of like, awesome, slide it underneath your right hip. If you don't have a block, but you have like a shirt or a pillow, these things work the same way, okay? And then once you find kind of your sweet spot, might take a couple of wiggles, fold forward. Take a few deep breaths here. Let your hips sink. You did the work to really warm your body up here. So take advantage of the space that you've already created. If there's little bits of play that you like to add on to your pigeon, go for it. If you want to add a little bit of a quad stretch, you can grab for the foot. It might mean that you just bend at the knee and you're like, yeah, that's about it. That's okay, right? Everything starts with a thought. It doesn't have to happen the second you think of it. It's a lesson I think we're all learning, always. It's a nice reminder though. Just be here for a couple more breaths. Notice too if you're holding any tension anywhere, kind of sneaky tension, we get used to it, so it just becomes normal. It's like a smell or the way our car drives or the way our computer works. I recently got a new computer. I had no idea how slow my previous computer was. No, I just had no concept. Got a new computer and I was like, this is magic. Those same kind of things happen in the body. We just get so comfortable with our normal programming system that when we get a new one, we're shocked by it. So just start to pay attention a little closer, and maybe this way we can notice where we're holding and hanging on to stuff that's just a little unnecessary for us. Okay, we made it through. Walk yourself all the way up. Shift just a little bit off towards the right. And then you're gonna do a couple of things. So first, with all your weight onto your right hip, slide your right heel forward to create a pretty straight line in between your heel and your knee. So you wanna look for a little bit of like a 90-degree angle. So this 90-90 stretch, and then you'll take your left leg and do the same thing. Slide your knee in line with your hip. I'm actually gonna switch a little bit so that you guys can see me a little bit better. So you'll go shin in line with your knee in line with your hip, and then hip in line with your knee in line with your heel. So it's a little bit of like a half kind of star. Pivot over your left, and then it's maybe just like a little lean. It's okay, just let that happen for a second. Just gravity will kind of open this up a little bit. For some, your hip might be super high and you're like, what in the world is going on? For others, it might be super low and you're like, I barely noticed this. No problem, right? Either way is fine. None of them are inherently better than the other. We're gonna add on a little bit of play. So lift and pivot yourself forward. You'll shift a little bit of your body's weight to your right, and you can use your hands here if you need to or want to. Find your left leg, pick it off the floor, and you're just gonna start to pulse up. Little pulses, yep. So you can stabilize by using your hands, right? Or you can force your abdominals to do a little bit more work and start pulsing up from here. We're gonna take 4 more pulses up. 4, 3, 2, listen up. Keep your hip lifted, your knee lifted, and then pulse back. Yep, little pulses, back, back, back. Good. Keep your chest up, pull your belly in. Yep, you're just working to stabilize the hip a little bit. Also works the abdominals. We got 4 more of these pulses back. Pulse back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Take a breath. It's a good one. Okay. Foot can come in, and then left foot can come out. So you get a little half straddle action here. So heel in, pivot over your left leg, and then take a fold. You'll stretch the top of your head forward, and then once you find as much length as you feel like you've got, you can make this more intense or less intense. You might grab onto a foot, right? Know that it's still, your body's still warming up, and we don't have the luxury of open yet. That's fine. You gotta work it where you got it. Couple of breaths here. All right, inhale, nice and slow, rise. No, that's okay too. If you have a block, again, you can kind of sit on the block, which can offer a little bit of leverage, so you can kind of lean forward. Same kind of thing with like a sweatshirt or a pillow, just to kind of get the hips to start to tilt back into a posterior tilt. And then you can lean forward and come forward. Again, it could be a little, it could be a lot, just take it where you got it. But you're working to get the hips to push back, and then you can start to open up through your inner thighs. Right, as your body starts to open, you might be able to come all the way down. But a little bit of the flex of the foot will help to protect the knee. It's really common that when the hips are feeling really snug, that pull starts to happen on the knee. So if it starts to feel like too much, help with that. So you got a little adjustments you can make so you can stay in the posture. We're gonna be here for 3 more breaths. 3, 2, 1, last one. All right, nice and slow, start to back your way up, sit up tall. This time, left foot comes in. Pivot over your right leg, take a fold. Stretch and reach through the top of your head. Little pull of your toes towards your face maybe. If you want more, you got that option. If you want less, just let it relax. Pick yourself back up. Exhale, you'll lean off towards your left and slide your left knee. So it's often out to really on a diagonal. You're gonna wanna pull it forward, heel in line with your shin, with your knee rather, and then knee in line with your hip on that nice 90-degree. Pivot over your right, take a little crunch, right? Might be a little more, might be a little less on this one. Just kind of opening up the hip a little bit. Gravity does a lot of the work in this one. Cyclical petals blooming out from one another. You look at the way a seed opens and makes its way to the surface. Those same kind of patterns live within us. And so we're just using the process of yoga to start to bring our bodies back into balance. And the use of geometrical shapes, like our yoga postures, help to bring our body back into that kind of balance. Okay, let's add that little bit of play. So pivot forward, straight forward, so you square your shoulders and your hips. You can lean off towards the left just a little bit if you need it, and then pick up your right and start to pulse up. So firm up your belly, focus on your breath, little pulses, right? You're creating that stabilization in your hip. The more stable your hips are, the safer your back is, the more stable the rest of your body is, since it affects everything being right in the middle. We're gonna go 4 more pulses up. 3, 2, hold it. Now push back. Oh, back, back, back. I kicked my little stand. Back, back, back. Little pulses. Just 4 more. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Good. Take a little breath. Stay in frame. Make sure you square your hips to the top of your mat, but your left knee can kind of come off to the side a little bit. And then again, if you need to like tuck anything underneath your left hip, take your time, fold over your left leg. Take your breaths nice and long, full, deep, and steady. Find a little bit of space on this side. So you can, again, add a quad stretch if that's in your jam. You might be surprised. One side might be a little more open than the other. More or less up to you. You might want to relax all the way down. Pigeon is just one of those like magical hip openers that's just, it always feels good. Need a modification for pigeon? You'll actually just flip onto your back and take recline style. So you figure 4 the whatever leg you're working with, and then pick up the opposite leg, grab. So in this case, it'll go left. Left hand goes inside the triangle of my left leg, and then interlace your grip on the back here. You can always stay in pigeon. Okay, make your way up from wherever you went. Plant your palms underneath your shoulders, tuck your right toes. Press yourself up into a down dog, and then back. Take a big breath in, and a big breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to your nose. We gotta even you out, so inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, knee to your nose. Press forward into your plank, shoulders over your wrists. Inhale, 1 more. Stretch up, exhale, knee to nose. Here we go, we add. Inhale, right, left leg high. Exhale, left knee to left elbow or tricep. Bring it down to the wrist. Back up, lower down. Back up to the elbow or tricep. 2 more, lower. Lift. Last one, lower, lift, and sweep back, down dog. Big breath in, big breath out. Look to the top of your mat. Step or hop to a little seat. And then big bend in your knees. Take an inhale, lift your chest. On your exhale, float your legs off the mat. Roll your shoulders back. And if and when you're ready, release your hands. You can always take your shins a little lower. It'll offer a little less pressure. You can always take your shins a little higher. It'll offer more anywhere in between. Chest up. Stretch your fingertips forward. Lengthen. Sometimes we want to round through the low back. So push your chest forward so you can get your back nice and straight. Find your breath. Find a little hold. Take an inhale, big breath. Stay for an exhale. Keep your right leg exactly where it's at. Stretch your left leg long so you can softly lower your low back to the floor. Breathe in, stay. Exhale, push to the top. Good, 1 more. Inhale, right leg lowers. Slow, slow, slow. Your chin and your chest. And then breathe. Right, squeeze your glutes, push your hips up there, just re-engaging the back side of your body. Notice if your knees fall way out to the side, make sure you pull them back in line with your hips. Right, they don't need to touch by any means. You just want to keep that little bit of tension, keeping the knees happy and safe. Breathe in with your hips high. On your exhale, release your grip, lift your heels, roll down slow. Take your time. You can take a little windshield wiper from right to left. And then we'll do it again. Bend at your knees, big breath in. On your exhale, push up. Again, little gap between your chin and your chest. Lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Maybe an interlace grip 1 more time. Take it where you need to go. If you want to add on, you can play. Maybe lift your left leg. Good, bend and keep your hips lifted. Maybe lift your right. Bend, keep it up there. Squeeze your glutes. Hold 5. Big steady breaths. 4, 3, 2, and lift your heels. Release your grip. Roll down, slow. Pull your knees into your chest, give yourself a little hug, little rock, little sway. And then release your right leg, pull your right knee in, find a little bit of breath, a little bit of compression in your low right hip, just kind of opening things up. Take another inhale, left hand comes on the outside of your right leg, pull your right leg across your body to twist. Look over your right shoulder. Resetting your spine right here at the end. This natural twist in your thoracic spine will actually reset your cervical and your lumbar because they all reflect one another. Your cervical and your lumbar are sympathetic curves, so that little reset through your thoracic spine will just naturally reset the lower spine and upper back, through your neck. Inhale, come back through your center, squeeze in, right leg, release, and then go left, same thing. And release your grip. Pull your shoulders away from your ears, get really long. Find that little bit of space, push down through your whole spine. Sometimes we kind of roll off to the side in this one. So see if you can really pull in strong to help open up your hips. Create the space you need, you know? Not about it being necessarily easy. Just that you find a little bit of effort in the ease. Okay, right hand on the outside of your left leg. Use your next exhale to pull your left leg across your body, offer your twist. Look over your left shoulder. And again, just make sure you're not forcing the twist. Sometimes, I don't know about you, but like I have a guilty pleasure of trying to like adjust myself. So try not to do that. If you just let the thoracic spine, right, just in the center line of your body do the work, the rest of the body will naturally reset. Center. Give your left leg a little squeeze and then let it go. Inhale your knees into your chest, give yourself a little hug, and then stretch your legs up towards the ceiling and your hands. Roll your wrists, roll your ankles. So this just brings a little bit of more blood flow into the base of the body, helping you to wake up this morning. Wiggle through your fingers, wiggle through your toes. Take another inhale. On your exhale, bend at your knees, squeeze your knees in, and bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees fall open wide. You can let your hands rest on your inner thighs, by your side, or on your belly, whichever feels more comfortable for you. Take these final few moments of your practice to let your body kind of sink, settle in, and relax back down. Take these final few moments, right? Rest here if that feels good. Use your time, energy, and effort on your mat to give yourself a little bit of credit. Again, maybe reaffirming what brought you onto your mat today. Remind yourself what you need or want out of your day. It's particularly important in the season that we're in. You know, for a lot of us, we've lost jobs, or we're working from home, or we're trying something totally different. And it's super important for us to have like little successes throughout the day. So give yourselves a round of applause or a pat on the back or whatever that looks like, but you showed up, right? You said you were gonna. Give yourselves that little bit of credit, that little bit of love for showing up and doing the work. You guys did a killer job. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you know you just want like a blast at like 12:30, we're gonna do some more, a little more high intensity. We're gonna do some crushed core. So get your abdominals, inner thighs, and glutes nice and strong, getting us feeling amazing as we go. So yeah, have a great rest of your day. If you don't already, please like and subscribe to our Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all of our channels. We are accepting donations to help keep us going through this time. It's just kind of weird. But if you feel so led, please feel free to give. It is not mandatory by any means, but it is always graciously appreciated. So I'll see you all really soon. Hopefully I see you back at 12:30. Lots of love. See you soon.